Peace, divinities, and blessings to the Goham fam. Thank you for tuning into another episode of Sunrise Yoga. I am your leading yogi, Divine Destini, and this week, we are just going to do a very relaxing, meditative leg yoga day. So grab your towel, grab your water, and I'll see you on your mat. We're gonna start today's practice in child's pose. Send your knees to the outward edges of the mat. Bring your big toes together. Send your hips back and your hands forward. Really elongate through those fingertips. Just becoming really present here in this space. Connect with your breathing. Set an intention. Bring your palms together. You're going to bring your thumbs to the back of the neck just to get an extra stretch through those shoulders. Exhale to release. You're going to bring it to a tabletop position. Inhale, drop the belly, cat pose. Exhale, elongate around through that spine. Cow pose. We're going to do this a few times following your own breath sequence. Inhale, cats. Exhale, cow. When you're ready, we're going to drop it back into a neutral tabletop position and do some barrel rolls, sending your torso in one direction. Deep inhales. Slow exhales. Change directions. Bring it back to a neutral tabletop position. You're going to drop your heart to the ground for a puppy pose. With each exhale, allowing your heart to melt into the ground a little further. Bring it back to a neutral tabletop position and send yourself into the first downward dog of our practice. Make sure you walk this one out, being gentle with the body today. Exhale, drop down to a plank. And from here, we're going to do a modified chaturanga. So you're going to bend your knees, curl your toes under, and drop down as if you were doing a push-up. And just before you hit the ground, send your chest up and open into an upward dog. Find some movement in the hip space here. Exhale, send it back, downward dog. Inhale, send that right foot up high to the sky. Bend that knee, opening up in that hip space. Exhale, send that leg all the way through to your hands. Drop your back knee and uncurl your toes. You're going to send your right foot to the outward edge of your mat, making sure your toes are pointed outward. And drop yourself down into lizard pose. Make sure you're breathing into this hip space. You're going to bring yourself back up to your hands. Shift your foot to the inside of the mat and drop your knee down. Square off your hips. Send your back leg back a little bit more. And then drop yourself down to your elbows. Inhale, pigeon pose. Breathing into these uncomfortable spaces. Breathing in expansion. Sending energy to the hip points. You're going to bring yourself back up to a neutral, bring yourself back up to your hands, and then unbind your knee and send yourself back into a downward dog. Make sure you're sending those heels toward the ground. Inhale, send that left leg high to the sky. Bend that knee, opening up through the hip. Exhale, you're going to send your foot all the way through to your hands. Drop that back knee, uncurl those toes, and send that left foot all the way out to the outward edge of your mat. And drop yourself down to your elbows for your lizard pose. Don't forget to breathe. Bring yourself back up to your hands. Shift your foot to the inside of your mat. Dropping your knee down, squaring off your hips. Sinking further and dropping down to your elbows. Breathing in this pigeon pose. Bring yourself back up to your hands. Unbind your knee. Send yourself back into downward dog. You're going to walk your feet to your hands. And facing the long way on your mat, you're going to bring your feet a little further than hip width distance apart. Hinge at the hips, wide-legged forward fold, dropping all the way down, reaching the ankles, the toes, the ground. From here, I want you to place your right hand on the ground in front of you. And then you're going to peel your left hand open to the sky. Deep inhale, looking past those fingertips. On your next exhale, release your hand to the ground. You're going to put your left hand on the ground this time. Just peel that right arm open, high to the sky, looking past those fingertips. Deep inhales. Slow exhales. On your next exhale, drop your hand to the ground. Sink that deeper into this forward fold once more. Bring your feet together, bend those knees, inhale, root to rise. Bring your feet shoulder width apart. Exhale and drop yourself all the way down into a yogi squat. Release your bottom all the way to the ground. Send your legs out wide. inhale, I want you to send your right arm up and over to reach your toes. Don't go from the side. Make sure you go up and over. Deep inhale, breathing into the side body. Make sure your chest is open. Exhale to release. You're going to inhale and send your left arm over to the toes. Opening up that chest. Exhale to release. From here, I just want you to lean to the left, bringing your knee to your head to your knee if possible. If not, just sinking as far as is comfortable for you. Don't forget to breathe. Deep inhales, slow exhales. Exhale to release and send it to the other side, bringing that head to your knee. Exhale to release. You're going to bend that left leg. And then you're going to forward fold to that right side body. Exhale to release. We're going to switch sides. Forward fold to that left leg this time. Exhale to release. We're going to bring our feet together for a butterfly pose. Make sure your spine is elongated. You can either push down with your elbows on your knees, or you can lean forward, whichever feels good for you. If you're leaning forward, make sure your spine remains straight. Don't forget to breathe. Exhale, you're going to release. You're going to send your knees to the outward edges of your mat. Bring your big toes together, and then you're going to sink down onto your elbows. Sinking deeper in these hips, opening up in that hip space. However far is as comfortable for you. If you can't bring it down to your elbows, remain on your hands. If you have blocks, now would be a good time to use them, or blankets, whatever is available for you. I know this stretch is a little intense. Deep inhales. Slow exhales, sending expansive energy to these hip points. We're here for 3 more rounds of breath. Bring your hands back up to the mat. You're going to send yourself back into a downward facing dog. From here, I want you to walk your feet to your hands. And you're going to bring yourself down to a seated position. From this seated position, you're going to bring yourself all the way down to the ground very gently. Inhale, bring your knees to your chest. You might find some movement from side to side here, giving yourself a nice spine massage. On your next exhale, you're going to send both of your legs to the right side of your body. You're going to send your left arm out wide and look past your fingertips. Don't forget to breathe. With control, I want you to use your core to shift your legs to the other side of your body, sending that right arm out wide, looking past those fingertips. Bring your knees to the center and then send your feet out wide. Bring your right foot to your chest this time. From here, I want you to shift your right foot, your right knee to your right side of your body. Make sure your hips are remaining square. Don't allow that hip to come off the floor. Deep inhales. Slow exhales. Bring that leg back up. That right leg back up to your chest. I want you to with a bent knee, send your foot to the sky, and then you're going to grab the outside of your ankle for a half happy baby pose. Deep inhale. Slow exhales here. On your next exhale, go ahead and release your foot to the ground. You're going to bring your left foot, your left knee to your chest. Send that left knee out to the side. Make sure you keep your hips square. Don't allow that hip to come up off the floor. Bring that knee to your chest once more. Send it out to the side. Grab your ankle for half happy baby. Release your foot. Bend both of your knees. You're going to send your right ankle over your left knee. We're going to entwine your right hand through your leg to connect with your left knee, and your left hand, bring it around the other side to connect with your hand. Bring your knee toward your chest. Make sure you're breathing. On an exhale, go ahead and release your foot to the ground. Release your right leg. We're going to switch the sides. Bring that left ankle over that right leg. Send that left arm through your legs, connect with the right, and bring your knee to your chest. Don't forget to breathe. On your next exhale, you're going to release your legs. Send your arms to the side. Send your legs out wide. Relaxing into your Shavasana. Feeling the energy, the movement, the heat you've created in your body today. I thank you for showing up for yourself. Connect with your breathing. Move inward, listening to your body. Start bringing ourselves back to this present moment, wiggling those fingers and those toes, gently opening your eyes. Bring yourself very gently and mindfully to a seated position. I thank you so much for being here with me today, for creating space in your own body, for pouring back into yourself. Enjoy the rest of your beautiful sunrise Saturday. Many blessings. Stay divine. Namaste.